Hi guys, I thought I'd do a quick overview of this little older Sears Silvertone amp in a case amplifier. It's the model 1451. It's from about 64, 65. I'm sure you can look that up and get a better date on that. Problem was the old cabinet was pretty roached out. Falling apart, and just it wasn't easy to move around because those things are kind of big and bulky anyway. So I figured I might try to do something different, realizing obviously it's an older amp and maybe try to go for something a little retro. This was from the mid 60s, but I thought I'd go back even a little further to the early 50s. Danelectro had a cabinet that looked something like this. It was a combo amp. And actually I think the big one was a bass amp, or at least they had a 12-inch woofer in it. This has got a 6-inch on it, so it's quite a bit smaller than the original Danelectro and probably weighs a lot less too. It's a Baltic birch 6-ply plywood. The front's a little bit thicker. It's another Baltic birch ply. I think it's a 1/2 inch. The rest of it is, I believe it's a 1/2 inch. So the speaker in the front, it's a 6-inch. It's a Jensen Mod. That was the replacement speaker the guitar store had put in there. So anyway, so I try to make this look as much as possible as that Danelectro cabinet. So basically it's just the maroon type paint and the silver accents. The tubes warm up pretty good in there, obviously, but they get plenty of airflow. There's a little crack at the bottom down here to let air in, and then obviously plenty of air can get through here. I'm not sure about the tubes as far as replacing them or anything. These are all original Silvertone branded tubes, and I'd rather just keep those in there for now. They certainly sound good. If it's not broke, don't fix it. I did do a couple things. One was I added a fuse to the circuit, and I used an isolation transformer to make this a little bit of a safer circuit. So that's the major change as far as wiring is concerned. There's a lot of different ways you can do this, but I do have a 3-prong cord on it now. It goes through the isolation transformer and then back into the original circuitry of the amplifier. Actually, I had one of these when I was much younger, and me and my bandmates a few times, we did get that really nice shock out of that thing using it with microphones, which probably wasn't a good idea. So knowing that, I thought I'd better just make it a little bit safer. So anyway, so I just wanted to share this with people. A nice little project, didn't take me too long. It was a lot of fun, and I thought it turned out nice. And I don't use it all that often. I don't think it'd be loud enough to gig with, but certainly in a little room or a little studio, it's got a really nice sound, and it's probably going to be good for recording down the road. there you have it. I tried 3 different types of pickups with that to give you an idea what that sounds like. Pardon my guitar playing, it was kind of rusty this morning, but I just wanted to give you a chance to hear what that sounded like. It was pretty much full blast the whole time. It gets kind of loud in this small space here, and when you turn it down, it cleans up real nice, so it sounds like just a clean. But I like the breakup on that, and that's one of the reasons I really gravitated toward this thing. I think the clean sound isn't anything to write home about. It's fine, but it's not as cool sounding as the distorted, not overdriven, but just the full volume sound. So anyway, if you have any suggestions or comments or anything, please feel free to leave those in the comment section below. If you like this, give me a thumbs up, and if you really like it, please subscribe. So thank you very much.